take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did they split? Did they drill? Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
Do we get Player of the Week traits on the computer or no?
Yeah.
I think Haskins got
The scene
it.
a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their
It was
guys
either
burst
Haskins
out
or
of the
Deshaun
locker
Jackson.
room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Washington football team. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Taken in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Taken down with a marker
Madden
on the
already
field.
calling me.
So let's see about the call.
Madden's trying to hone me
this will be
fucking
accepted
game.
as it moves the offense
Penalties up
backwards.
their ass.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Deshaun Jackson. Oh, he burnt him! Touchdown!
Time, baby. Who are you playing?
Touchdown,
The 49ers.
Washington.
Oh, Malik, 4KT.
Deshaun Jackson, 78
Did you get on offense first?
And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
They can play catch up.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about
he is
when
literally
would the
all
secondary
Raheem
get tested.
Mostert and then play
I
action.
did not say they'd get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold
He goes between, he'll go between doing sweeps to the right, he'll do wide receiver sweeps, and then he'll do counters to the left side. He always does his sweeps to the right. Almost always does his sweeps to the right. And the counters always the opposites to the left.
Huh?
I'm just telling Connor how this guy plays. It's like really want Connor to beat him.
Flushed out right.
Guy's a real faggot.
And he'll be out of bounds
Huge
at the
shit talk.
25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So
whoever was tagged the spot on LAL.
Bro, you gotta watch the stream. They can hear, I think they can hear you talking.
20 points scored. Give yourself
I think they can hear you talking.
Oh, turn it off.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they can only hear you talking.
I don't know. Shit.
On first down, they go with Mostert.
I mean, they're saying you're spot on.
As he's brought down right around the 42.
He went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
The previous carry looked pretty good.
No, they can hear you.
A little tired. I don't know.
Yeah,
They can hear you.
The second back come in and
Nice.
maybe make that one.
Don't tell him.
Throw to Kaepernick.
He's the mystery man.
Steps away to his left. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a first.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush,
But yeah, the Niners
make
beat
a
the
break
shit out of
for it.
everybody so far
On
in this
first
league.
and 10, it's
Really
Mostert.
annoying.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration.
And the ability to take down a bigger boss.
Let's face it, partner. The running back renaissance in the NFL is real,
really good
and it's really helping teams along the way.
Yeah,
he's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for
Is he
MVP
doing
talk.
the jet sweeps and then counters to the left?
At the 28-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Kaepernick going to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
Oh, there's the holding.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Madden stays home, everybody. Fucking Madden. Doesn't hold
Temporarily
back.
out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Into heavy traffic.
Go! Let's go.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Oh. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Kinlaw able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins, and he finds his rookie target from Memphis, Antonio Gibson.
Complete to Antonio.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Got Gordon open, completes it. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Washington, you had someone in your way. Emoji happy tears. Emoji
He's on
happy
a punt for the
tears.
first time this afternoon.
Oh!
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way we can get it done.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Can't you hear you very well? Turn your game volume
Escaping the
down.
pressure right. He'll
My
run
man
it.
Haskins as QB.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of
He
bounds.
needs to
The
help.
coverage may be
Emoji
too
flying
good that
around.
time as he
Emoji
breaks
happy
away for
tears.
19 with his legs and a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now the slant able to find Ayuk. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 36.
Yeah, he plays yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
49ers nothing.
Hey, my team fumbles all the time. Almost connected.
Here's Mostert.
My team somehow knows when the game is actually important, and that's when my team fumbles.
Oh, got me there.
49ers. Raheem Mostert, 36 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
I allowed them to play reaching times next year. Just wait, we will have some good matchups.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Yikes.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
I need a fucking weapon.
I'm going to have a new flavor coming too. Emoji flex biceps with light skin tone. Emoji flex biceps with light skin tone.
They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Division man.
They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The NFC is going to be super loaded in our league.
So after the incompletion on
Seahawks is
1st,
trash.
now
Emoji
2nd and
waste
10.
basket. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Oh yeah, all I hear is the fucking bot talking
This
about
one
it.
into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
So
And
Seahawks is
here, back at the
Emoji
47.
happy.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Oh my god.
And 11.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
Oh, what the fuck? Where's the fumble, bro? Oh my god.
Niners have the 1st down on a gain of
Man got laid out.
Breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger, to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And some room to run now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with his second
Like I told you exactly what he's going to do, and because Raheem Mostert is exactly that,
and he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score
Super.
Niners 14. Washington 7. Robbie Gould to kick off.
He already broke every rushing
After the
record.
touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
We still have like 2 or 3 weeks, I think.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone.
He made me so angry with
maybe a
49ers.
yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
Let me see how stupid this is.
Setting ready for this next drive, the
Yeah,
Washington
it's
offense.
pretty
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now Haskins to throw it. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Antonio Gibson.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Past the 20. Able to get this to Gordon. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Nice.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Washington.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he stopped immediately there.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun.
Yes, let's go.
For a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
That was contested spot.
Now an extra
I would never do that.
Oh my God.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Dwayne Haskins throwing dots, boy. Let's go.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
I know how to use a rat. Fucking I'm in a draft league, guys.
So bringing it out of the end
Press the
zone.
button for whatever
Decision loses him about 4
What?
yards.
You know how to use it specifically.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles Wade touchdowns have come so fast. Feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it,
There he goes. I'm so sorry, Connor.
It's going to come down
It's
to
so
who can
gay,
get a stop.
dude.
Big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Mostert. He'll be hit
Here
down
comes
at
either
the
a jet
33,
sweep or
5 yards on the play.
counter. There's a counter.
Collins made the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
And he's miles away smiling.
and happy.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match.
Most
Back
teams
and
need to
forth.
explode
Both these
already.
offenses happen their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points.
22 yards. That's one rush by most. That's all it's going to take.
First step in the right direction for a stop.
Bullshit.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
Oh,
27 yards
no.
there, a 1st down.
Oh,
I should not be Ravens for wanting the pool just couldn't he stop Lamar the best literally all he did was run with
Sometimes I think in the
Lamar.
huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Mostert. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Kaepernick to throw on second down. This will be caught at about the 5. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And across the goal line.
Fucking O-line, bro. Carter.
Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers have
Still only a 1-score game.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Washington 14.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10.
I don't think you have the linebackers to play 4-4.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field. And the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
To Terry McLaurin.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins.
He's up the
Rolling to
middle
his
passes.
right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Wait, I looked away. Did you throw an interception?
Florida State, it's Cam Akers. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get through as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I looked away and he had the ball.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense?
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Haskins in the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh my God, where's my pocket,
nowhere.
bro?
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
You guys already asked.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Again, it's Haskins.
What the fuck was
Down
that?
now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Coverage was awfully tight there on
Wide
3rd
open.
down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
For the Washington field goal. A 45-yard.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within 4. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score
Come
each
on,
and every
man, you
time.
got this.
Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not the
way.
tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The San Francisco
What flavor do you
offense
want?
ready to start their next drive.
Bye.
And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Did you guys ever
Stay
take
on
a
the
shot?
ground with Mostert. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield.
Just me.
I
Okay,
bet the
cool.
offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Up from his safety spot to charge in and make the play, Landon Collins. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
I hate how he changed all his players' numbers, too.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. This is Mostert.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That was a really nice job by them picking
Oh,
up the
wow.
run,
Okay, dude.
detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Another 49er. That's the end of the...
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on first down with Akers. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
You're making the game with this guy, though.
No matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they got an answer for it. Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought him down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And
God.
across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Damn, I'm stopping.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And that rushing touchdown as Ford puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter.
They have
this
to
drive
fucking
becomes
like walk
very
up
critical.
to you.
That's complete to his receiver, McClellan.
I think it's just random. I don't think you can actually find
And
friends
they're going to have this across
specific ones like
midfield
him.
and inside the 45. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game,
I haven't seen any yet. I've only seen randoms.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Javon Kinlaw in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson.
Like, okay, that's aggressive.
They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7.
At the 24-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Don't want any. What you got over there? You got
From
pies.
the gun, it's Haskins.
You got all the pies.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be
sit
brought
over there.
down
You're
here
gonna sit right
at the
here.
3-yard line.
Pretty rude
That
for you to
catch
sit all the
good
way
for
over there.
only a
3
couple.
different types of pies.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
No.
Oh my God, really?
They stop him right around the 1.
Just throw a pick or something. I stopped watching.
Oh, Antonio Gibson got hurt.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and
Antonio
goal.
Gibson.
Oh, that sucks.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal.
25.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this
Why would you
one
not
away.
want him to be a laptop?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Because she does.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let that cat
The
fit
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Yeah.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Proud of it.
He was tackled at
The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
a gain of 2.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line's really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back,
They would break a
all you
sound
want to do is
there.
get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Taken down.
Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Gets this one to use check. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Running the counter with Mostert. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a...
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already.
It's caught inside the 25. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a 1-score game. So we're back to a 1-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the 1 timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance of getting the ball back.
And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number's much more of a...
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask.
He ran a jet sweep,
relief.
but
he coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Flush to his right, and that is incomplete here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Ball carrier. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. It happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands.
What?
All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
No, it's just the intro has a song play.
1978. I think it was in November.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. But Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming. The Hail Mary, they just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said,
Can you do that, babe?
and go long and see if
Can
we
you do
can
that
find
workout?
someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy.
Why not?
Someone is not.
No, you said no.
So for San Francisco,
okay.
The win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Washington, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date
It's the
with
dumbest
the
part of the
Seattle
game.
Seahawks.